Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts.
What's Dolan holding? Sorry, Donald.
Looks
like he's holding like a flower.
Might be one of the flower-themed ones.
Alright, what were we talking about before? Sora's love interest. Yeah, I was wondering, son, couldn't you just be like, hey dude, someone to set me up, and Jeannie would be like, yeah man, no problem. And then that would all be solved.
Actually, in Agrabah, Jeannie, well, not in this one, but in one of the other versions of Agrabah you go to, he says like, oh, I could just go ahead and find what you're looking for you. And Aladdin's like, no, I want your freedom instead, Jeannie. But that also kind of hinges on the point that Sora can't possibly have also had 3 wishes.
Yeah, I don't get that. Also, yeah, they could have wished for so much more even in the movie. Like, he could have just made his last wish and then given it to Jasmine, and then she could have wished for 2 more things and then set him free.
There's so many things you could do. And
even after he was free, could he not just grant any wish he wanted anyway? Like, couldn't you just wish him free and then he, like, helps you out too?
Yeah, once he's free, he gets infinite cosmic power. Oh yeah, also, the final ingredient to the heart is a forget-me-not. It's what memory represents. But yeah, there's so many things you can do, and they just have no imagination. That's the thing. It's like, yes, I've got it. The perfect solution. I'll become an all-powerful genie. That's as good as it gets, right? Right?
Yeah, I can't believe Jafar never thought of that. What a derp.
Like, why not just like, I wish everything in my life went perfectly and everything I wanted came true.
The end. Also, I wish you'd go free. Yeah, why Aladdin made such like derp wishes.
It's worse in Kingdom Hearts, honestly. Like in the next game, one of his wishes is beat these 6 Heartless for me. And they're just like the shadows.
Seriously?
Yep.
Why?
And then the other one is like, oh no, Jasmine's in trouble. Genie, go rescue her instead of like Sora, jump in there and save her even though we're like 2 feet away. It gets pretty bad. Oh, it's those kids.
Yeah, I watched you and Arden play it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't remember. I just remember you're in that weird tomb for a long time.
Yeah, way too long. Hey, it's that girl voice they use for every kid ever in any cartoon.
Yeah, she was in Rugrats, wasn't she?
She
was the girl twin in Rugrats.
But now she's an evil witch.
Yeah, she is the like female kid voice for everything.
Everything.
Man, they reuse a lot of the same voices in Futurama and Simpsons, like a lot.
Well, they only have like 4 voice actors.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they use that like, remember that like monkey kid? He's the same as Professor Farnsworth's Cubert.
Hmm?
You know,
monkey? Yeah.
Yeah, the monkey's the same voice as like his nephew or whatever, is like his clone.
Yeah, if you watch like Simpsons and Futurama back to back, then it is pretty weird. This is gonna be out of date by the time this comes out, but they are making a Simpsons Futurama crossover.
Oh really? That's cool.
Yeah.
When's it gonna come out?
I don't know.
Well, maybe it won't be out of date then.
Maybe.
How do you know? Oh. Man, how are they ever afraid of anything that looks so horrifying?
What, wearing masks?
Shouldn't everything be afraid of them? Creepy ass little children. Also, oh my god, what are you wearing, Goofy? I just realized. Like, he has no pants on.
I think he's supposed to be a Frankenstein.
He's wearing a burlap sack on his butt. Like, what the hell?
I think it's why he's wearing a burlap sack on his entire body. I'm surprised you didn't point out the fact that he has a pointy orange nose.
Yeah, I saw that already. That doesn't surprise me as much as Sora's weird, like, pumpkin thing, and I'm not sure what it is. Look, it's not a mask, and it's not an eye patch. It's just, like, a random pumpkin flat thing on his face for no reason.
It's probably like an actual, like, it's supposed to be like a mask you wear over your face, but Sora's cool, so he holds it out to the side. It's like holding your hat to, like, the side of your head.
But no one does that with a mask, do they?
I don't know. Maybe he can't see through it. Maybe he doesn't have eye holes.
Is that like an anime thing? I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of anime recently. Because I know that like it's becoming a thing for like anime characters to have like prosthetic limbs and to have like, what is it? Like an eye patch?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. People think it's cool. It's the same with how like they always make characters who are really smart and like geniuses have glasses and have like blue hair. Like short blue hair. Seriously, think about it. There was like, they had that character in Bleach. I don't remember what that guy's name was because I haven't seen it since I was like 13.
Well, glasses are like a stereotype of intelligence, but apparently in anime, the color of your hair actually is like meaningful.
Yeah, I swear it is.
Like I remember
everyone with blue hair acts exactly the same. Like there's like Sasuke, there's that guy from Bleach. I swear there's more, I just can't think of them right now. There's a lot.
The only one I remember, well, there's two I remember actually. Brown means like insignificant, basically.
But what about Light in Death Note? I only know about really mainstream anime, so there you go.
Better than me. I've only ever watched one anime.
Yeah, I just used to watch on like YTV, like Canadian YTV, for anyone who's watching the American. I don't know if they have YTV. Do they have YTV?
No, YTV is Canadian.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Anyway, yeah, they had like this cool anime night where I would just watch, I think I watched Bleach, Death Note, Inuyasha. I really liked Inuyasha, I thought it was a good show.
I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's about it.
Yeah. Did you know that they're playing card games in space? They moved on from motorcycles.
Wow.
I think they might have even moved on from space, because when I heard about the space thing, that was like 2 years ago.
Wow. Okay, then.
Yeah, I was watching like the new Beyblade, and it's really funky.
Also, they're still making Beyblade?
Yeah, the new Beyblades also, like the toys are really crap made.
Well, they never were very good.
They had like metal on them though. Like I looked at the new
ones.
Wait,
they don't have metal anymore?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. They're crappily made now. Like I looked at them and it's like plastic but painted to look like metal. So it's like shiny plastic that looks like it has metallic coloring on it. And they're like, look, it's your metal ring. Yeah. Well, I guess they couldn't keep selling like metal Beyblades and still make a profit off of it without overcharging everyone. I
don't know. Weren't they like $15 for one?
Yeah, I think I got a really good one for like $20. It was like this cool like American made one where you could have 2 extra metal rings on it, and I just kicked everyone's ass at school. Heavy Beyblades are where it was at.
But that's the thing, like, you just gotta have your one and you win. There's like, they make it so intense in the show. They're like, oh yeah, I can just make it move around and stuff.
Yeah, I know. They'd be like, look, the monster in my Beyblade. Like, why doesn't everyone have those then? Like, why is that a thing?
Because they're magical, legendary artifacts.
Why would people
that you
even
put
bother...
into your spinning tops so you can win in tournaments?
Like, yeah, why would anyone even bother with regular Beyblades if people could just win with, like, these weird dragons? Like, what's the point of even trying to compete?
I don't know, because they'd have some sort of metal ring that gives them an advantage.
Yeah, I remember there was this one episode where there was this huge scumbag guy with big bushy eyebrows, like the guy from Naruto. And he was like, yeah.
In Beyblade.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I swear, bushy eyebrows are just a sign of being an ass. Apparently. I don't know. Everyone I know with bushy eyebrows is pretty nice. Yeah, and so he had like two metal rings instead of one, and I was like, oh yeah, that's like me, except for I'm not an ass. Except for I was. That was the twist at the end. Okay, wait, what are the bubbles again? Experience?
Bubbles are magic and...
You get so many of them, why don't you just use your magic?
It doesn't heal much magic.
Yeah.
Like, you have to get the orange thing all the way to the end of the bar to get one thing of magic.
Man, that's lame.
Yeah, it's better but worse in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because you get like a bar that recharges over time, but you have to use it all for it to recharge, and you only get so much magic now.
Oh my god, I really want kettle corn. It's so good.
Why do you want kettle corn?
Because your house smells like popcorn right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I could really go. They had this really good kettle corn the other day. It's like sweet and salty, I love it.
So they just tripped a guy in a wheelchair.
Well. And now he's back up.
Yep.
Yeah, like they have voice acting for some of it, and then other ones is just like, nope.
Nope, no voice acting. You get none. So, lots going back and forth so far, but soon we'll be exploring new areas.
Yeah, I remember when games actually started using voice acting, and I thought it was so cool. Especially, like...
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
What's that game? Rune Factory. for like Nintendo DS, because you know they have like lots of voice acting for games like Ratchet and Clank and stuff for PlayStation, so it's been around for a while. And they had it. Did they have it in N64 games? They had it in some of them.
There was there's a few like what was there? There was Star Fox that had voice acting. Also, I remember probably one of my earliest things with voice acting was Army Men Plastic Soldiers. So I used to love Army Men. I collected them when I was a kid, and yeah, all the characters had like personalities. It was crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Rune Factory. That's what I was on. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have any voice acting for Harvest Moon, but then I got Rune Factory, and it's like so cool. It's so nice to be able to like talk to people, and like even though they don't say everything, they just kind of like say, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And then like the next time you talk to them later in the day, they'll be like, "Wow, what are you doing here?" And then as you get to know them, they'll like say different things. So when you like talk to them, they'll be like, "Oh, it's nice to see you again," and stuff like that. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's really nice.
I think even if it's in small amounts, voice acting does add a lot to a game.
It really does. Like I found that I liked certain characters more just because I could hear their voices.
So what do you think of Sora's voice? We'll find out next time. See you then.